Welcome back to the Cinema Asylum podcast. Today we're going to be talking about our top favorite moments / emotional events in superhero cinema. I'm Dylan, one of two superhero and sci-fi experts.
I'm Matthew, the other superhero and sci-fi expert.
I'm Paul, the horror expert, Spider-Man
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I can also
John,
be...
turn towards the
challenge.
camera. Turn
Yeah.
towards the camera a little bit so people can see your shirt.
Yeah.
Lift your hand.
Huh?
Lift your hand so people.
Move your right arm.
Yeah.
Rotate
Turn towards
right.
the camera. There we go.
Yeah. Hey.
We just gotta control him like a robot.
Yeah. Is that a challenge? And I am John Thompson. I am
Use
the
your karate
action
chop
and
action.
animation
Yeah.
expert. And we'll see about that. Who really is a Spider-Man expert?
No.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I didn't hear
He
that.
said imposters often speak the loudest.
No, do you remember that band Tarzan toy? I'm not gonna describe it, but do you remember the one?
No.
All right, you can't see me, right?
No.
Okay. There was one where it was like jungle spear action, but you could take the spear out of his hand, and it was just doing this. There's his feature. What a great start.
But
So, yeah.
we hope you guys enjoyed last week's live stream. That was such a blast. It was so hilarious. It was terrible, but I'm glad I watched it. And I kid you not, I watched our reactions at least 8-9 times or something like that. It was hysterical.
We've got a couple more reactions coming up.
Yes, we
got,
do. Yes.
Man Thing, and Paul wants to bring one up.
We're going to be doing Blood and
Hell yeah.
And I'm not going to be part of it.
Honey. It's
What?
the podcast.
Hey,
Come on!
Hey,
It's legitimately for the podcast.
guys, I already told you the answer was still no.
It's not a part of the personal deal, which you backed out of like a chicken, by the way. No, it is legitimately a thing for the podcast.
Because the numbers did do really well for the live stream. You guys got us over 100 in a week.
Yeah.
And that was something that I actually liked that got torn apart by the fucking way.
And I would like to say,
And I'm glad you
Blood
enjoy
and
it.
If I fucking went through that, you need to sit through Blood and Honey.
What, though?
Yeah, you fucking need to.
because I enjoy Blood and Honey, and y'all are going to shit all over it.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna get the same criticisms that I had watching the movie. That wasn't a whole lot.
And we're also going to do all the Sharknado movies.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
see,
like-
I can get involved with that.
no, you fucking sit through Blood and Honey. You have backed out of every deal to watch Blood and Honey.
Because I hate
I
the-
sat through you guys tearing apart a Star Wars project for 2 hours that I actually genuinely like.
And it was all three of us tearing
You
it apart.
fucking sit through Blood and Honey.
Hey, you know why?
You sit through Blood and Honey.
You know why I didn't watch it? It's because I hate the production company.
Boo
They're just
fucking
so
who?
foolish.
You sit down for it. You sit down and you destroy Blood and Honey with us.
I mean, as long as I can destroy it.
Yes, that's the
the
entire fucking point.
Yeah.
We're not sitting down and going, oh man, this is a beautiful movie.
The whole point is a roast session.
Yes.
God almighty.
The viewers want this.
Just like in the chat, whenever I said Dylan was the Star Wars apologist, I will be the Blood and Honey apologist.
This is for the viewers. The
Yes.
the viewers have spoken. They like this content.
Yes.
Oh, to be fair, I think I reacted more times than I actually did. Maybe that's maybe why I got to 100.
There was more people than just you. Trust me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, true,
I
true.
will say, John, it was thoroughly enjoyable watching you squirm on
It was hilarious. It was outrageous. It was insane. But still.
Yeah.
That's
the whole point of the live stream. React to bad movies and get get views because
Yes.
they enjoy watching us squirm.
Yeah.
I hope to God that Garrett gets to come with. Watch
He'll
us.
be here for it too.
Yeah.
We're gonna make him stay here for it too.
And regardless of whether he's there or not, does not give you a fucking excuse to not show up.
I'm gonna hate myself.
We'll make sure it's a week Garrett can come.
Yes.
Everybody gets to suffer through it.
I'm gonna hate myself. Okay, listeners and viewers, I'll tell you this: there's no deal involved this time. There's no deal involved.
No, this is
Because
being
if there was a
required.
break-in-
But as long
This
as
time it's a requirement.
but as long as you guys get to enjoy my rant, okay, fine. then I'll watch Blood and Honey, and then I won't watch any more of these crap. Just one, and that's it. So, fine.
Well, eventually we're gonna have to do Blood and Honey too. But
No,
that's not a conversation
Well,
now.
John,
No.
if you end up having a fun time making fun of the movie, you might end up wanting to watch Blood and Honey too and make
Or-
fun of that.
No
Or
way.
Screamboat Willie.
You might.
No
you
way.
might.
Screamboat Willie.
John, just keep an open
Oh,
mind
God
about that
almighty,
one.
No.
That's the one with art, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. When's that coming out? Did it
Next
already
year.
come out?
The other one, The Mousetrap, is already out.
Oh yeah,
It's on
that's the one
Prime.
that I saw was out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Prime.
Yeah.
Free to watch.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
Neither have I. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna be doing more live streams, and our New Year's live stream will start at 9 o'clock. We will have a Facebook event page up soon.
So,
So-
December 31st, it starts at 9.
Yes.
Okay. I should be able to make it. At least I hope so, because, of course, we're going to count down the best films of the year, of course.
Yep.
And then we will count down what's going to be our most anticipated films of 2025.
Exactly.
And I have a suggestion. We will talk about what movies do you want to see come out in 2025, because there's so many speculations of what movies could come out next year. Maybe involving Spider-Man, maybe?
No, that's been confirmed for 2026.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it starts
Depends on
filming
what
next year.
Spider-Man you're talking about. We talking live action
Beyond
or
the
talking-
Spider-Verse. Beyond the Spider-Verse.
That
Oh.
may be next
Which
year.
Yeah.
Which I hope so. I hope so. That would be cool.
So
Should I tell them what I saw?
that's what I was about to say. So we got a scoop for you guys.
Yes.
Okay. Hope it's a good one.
So should I like say everything that I saw?
Yes. We're scooping you guys, 'cause they can't take us down for this because it was public. You could see it in public.
So I was driving through Shelbyville yesterday, and you know, like how some production companies will have vehicles that have different graphics and designs on them
Yes.
to drive, you know, like
To promote
wherever.
something. Yeah.
I saw a Marvel truck here in Shelbyville,
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
and on the front of it was a graphic that showed Spider-Man,
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland Spider-Man, and what's his face? Another Tom.
Artie.
Oh. Okay.
It showed both of them.
Cool. All right.
So
In other words, Venom will be in Spider-Man 4.
unless it's a misdirection, which is a possibility,
Right.
but that is what I saw.
You heard it from us.
That just makes things more interesting, because the pictures we saw at the New York thing, which it could be Beyond the Spider-Verse. Now this, very interesting. Wow. Marvel's going to be very busy next year, and I can't wait for more Marvel content.
Should
Let's
we post
go.
the photo?
I took a photo of it.
Oh, nice. What do you think, Dylan? Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
We'll post the photo.
Yeah.
When
So,
this episode drops, we'll post the photo.
so that makes people can start freaking out with excitement. Yes.
Mhm.
Let's go.
I took a photo in my rearview mirror. I was at a stoplight.
It was over by CVS.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it was passing through on like the 44 to 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, which leads us to one quick thing that then we'll get to the
Trivia.
the trivia. Do you guys want to see video game content as well? So please
No,
tell us. But yeah, tell us the comments below on Facebook and YouTube, all that stuff. You also wanted us to talk about video game content, because I've been wanting trying to do that, but we've been so busy with episodes of the
Yeah.
podcast. But we're more than just movies and TV show fans. We also enjoy video games. So why not talk video game content? So tell guys, you want to see video game content? Please let us know. I would love to be part of that.
I have one thing that I would like to discuss.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
gonna want to bring up something too.
Okay.
I feel left out.
And
now.
then we'll get the trivia.
Yeah, same. We got to stand up.
Yeah, we got stiffed on this one.
We did. Anyway,
Butt nugget.
speaking of top list, I want to say mine now, and then see how it compares on the New Year's stream.
Oh God.
Dylan, did you see it in the group chat?
Oh yeah, I was looking at it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, I know what's coming.
And this is a legit list. Like, this is my legit top 10 movies of 2024.
Oh God. I don't like where this is going, Paul. I don't like where this is going.
It's okay. It's my list. You don't have to like it. Do better on your list.
Oh, I will.
Will you? Anyway, so my number 10 is Romulus, which might shock people because I kind of shit on it a little bit. But I also did enjoy it for what it was and from my perspective. So it's number 10. Number 9 is Madam Web.
Just why though? Why?
I've already had so many debates about this. Number 8, Ordinary Angels. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. Number 7, Late Night with the Devil. Number 6, Lisa Frankenstein. Number 5, Joker. Folia Footedve.
Vodia duel, but
No,
close,
I know,
but close.
that was-
Yeah,
that was
but close
purposeful.
enough.
It was purposeful. 4, Terrifier 3. Which I'm going to try my best to keep.
No, no.
I
Inside
follow that
Out
one.
2. And number 3. And number 2, we have Abigail. And at 1, that my number 1 is shocking even to me. Number 1 is Smile. Which Matthew and I are going to watch after. Because he hasn't seen it yet.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
I haven't seen the first one. So.
Neither have I.
It's
I'm
not-
doing it for one reason and one reason alone.
Yeah, I figured that you didn't need to see it.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I know why. I know why. Kimberly.
But just,
Uh-huh.
but no Deadpool
You understand.
Wolverine. God Almighty.
I won't say that.
Uh-huh.
What? I'm trying not to be on main right now.
I'm saying with all due respect, I don't like your list at all.
I'm not opening my mouth till New Year's.
Good. I'm gonna try not to either
My
because,
list is very predictable, though, a lot of
Yes.
it.
well, yeah, mine could be
Like,
predictable
you guys could probably
too.
predict my top 5
Mine
right
could be
now.
predictable as well. You know,
I honestly haven't modified mine in a second, so I need to update it. I can't.
There's certain
remember
ones I
what
want to
it is.
rewatch before the end of the year because I want to watch it alone to, like,
Okay.
oh, interesting.
not
Okay.
have other people's thoughts, like, in my ear.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
But what was it you wanted to bring up?
Oh, I was gonna say, we I don't think we ever reviewed it last year, but Godzilla -1.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we ever reviewed it.
We didn't. I still haven't watched it.
I watched it. Yeah, I watched it for the first time today.
Do we want to
it-
just
it-
review that next week?
Well, like we can do a full review if we want. I
'Cause
just
I could
I
watch
wanted
it
to
the
bring
next
up and
week.
say that I
Yeah.
liked it.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was good. I will say there's a reason why they won an Oscar for best visual effects,
Okay.
and when we do our review, we'll go into it.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of thoughts about it.
Yeah. Garrett's a
but it was
fangirl
really
of that
good.
movie, so if he can make it next week, we could review that.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'd be so down for that.
Speaking of fangirl, I have a series that I'm writing that's going to be filmed in Canada called Fangirl.
Oh.
Nice little segue. But
What are the freaking odds?
it's time for trivia.
I'm probably not
Let's
gonna
hear
get this, but
For 2
ahead.
points, 80s horror. And I told Paul this is so up his alley. If he does not get this question, he's demoted.
uh-oh.
Which actor or actress from Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is related to another actor or actress from the Scream franchise?
See, that's the problem because I'm not a fan of Nightmare on Elm Street.
A little surprised by that.
I figured you'd at least know this.
I've heard of it, but now I have to think.
And yes, Dylan, this is in the trivia section.
Well, no, yeah, no, I trust that.
It was mentioned that they were related. That's what the trivia was.
So it's like the actors themselves,
Yes.
not the characters.
Right.
Okay.
Same last name.
Can you please repeat the question? I want to make sure I understand it.
What actor or actress is related from Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is related to another actor or actress from the Scream franchise?
Which movie in the Scream franchise?
Uh,
Because there's 6 movies.
take your pick.
Oh.
So that tells so that tells me there's only 2 possibilities. I don't know who's in Nightmare 3, but I would say because of the fact that it's an acting family that the person from Scream is David. Would that still count if that's my because I legitimately don't know. I think
I would count it for a 1 point.
but how can I give an answer if I legitimately don't know?
I'm saying, like, if you did get it right, I would give you 1 point for getting the family right instead of 2.
Well, there's David Arquette, and then I feel like that there's an actress, Patricia.
Anybody else want to answer?
I'm gonna say Arquette family. I can't.
You said take your pick for Scream. Last name Cox.
John.
Okay. What did you actually say? Doing what was the last name?
Last name Cox.
And Paul said Arquette.
I think.
Hear me out with my reasoning, because
Okay.
even though Matthew said take your pick, and Courtney Cox is the only one that is in all 6 Scream movies, like with an actual role, Arquette is still technically in all 6 because his picture is in Scream 6. Nev Campbell could also be an option because she mentioned, obviously.
Yeah.
So it would have to be one of those 3.
Let me specify, because you guys are all on the wrong train. If I take your pick, I mean they're in multiple, not in all 6.
What the fuck
Motherfucker.
then?
I said it
What
before you
the-
guys picked. They are in at least 4 of them.
That's
I said it before you guys answered to at least give you some clarity.
Yeah, but it was confusion.
Oh boy.
But you guys didn't finalize. So I still give you a chance. I didn't completely screw you over.
no. Now you just like put down the fucking fine print. And we're like, oh yeah, you probably needed this.
I'm trying to help you guys.
Bullshit.
If I wasn't gonna,
If somebody asks a clarifying question, it's either you give the fucking answer or you fucking don't. Don't be like, oh, well, here's this like half answer.
So
like,
they're in at least 4
yes,
of the Scream movies.
yes,
so it's gotta be one of the original 3.
yeah.
Is that a yes to his original 3?
No, I'm saying there's yes to 4.
And a nice. Ooh, your facial expression.
Uh-oh. I think he's busted.
I'm gonna stick with. How far off the track was
I'm saying you guys are going in the right direction. I'm not gonna say who is going in the right direction, but someone is.
Oh gosh, say fair.
I'm gonna say Arquette. I'm gonna stick with Arquette.
Man, the Cox family makes a lot more sense
I
too.
don't
Well,
know.
not now.
Oh, okay.
Not now.
Okay.
I don't think that.
Okay, you know, I think I'll go with your answer.
I don't know if Courtney Cox has any acting relatives or not. I'm not familiar
Yeah.
enough with her.
I'll go.
I wasn't
I'll go
sure.
with the Arquettes. So
I don't know the cast from Nightmare 3.
Exactly. That's the
I don't
thing.
know any of their fucking names. I've only seen it once.
Are you finalized?
I'm gonna say finalized, even though I feel like I just got
Yeah.
fucked.
I'll go with
Are you-
boss.
Are you guys good?
I'm not asking you this question. I'm asking Paul. How many times did Matthew Lillard cameo in the Scream franchise?
He had a cameo in Scream 2 and 3, and he also had technically a cameo in 5.
Yeah. I'm going to take it as it is not Lillard. Fuck
I
it.
have a lousy poker face.
Last name Campbell. Let's go.
Huh?
Fuck it. Last name Campbell. I don't fucking know. I feel like Campbell is a common enough name
Okay.
that you just wouldn't notice it if you watched it. So
Okay, and now that makes you want to change my mind in the answer now.
Make up your mind.
Okay, I know you're the horse expert, but I'm gonna say Campbell. Campbell.
Okay, John just threw away his 1 point, and you got 2 because you said Patricia Arquette.
Oh,
That's
nice.
actually
Oh!
Cool.
Yes. Ow! Fuck! New tattoo.
That was my bad hand too.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I should.
It was Patricia Arquette.
Yes.
Yes.
Dang. I mean, again, I wouldn't know. Hey.
I was close with
You
Cox.
should have stuck with the.
I
horror
know I
expert.
should have. Dang it. See,
Like I said, you would have got it.
Exactly.
You got it.
it's like picking between your three buddies that you hang out with. Like who do you like the answer the more times? So, dang it.
And we're gonna go ahead and pick next trivia question right now.
Because yes, there are multiple Campbells in the filming industry, but Neve Campbell is not related to any of them.
Which
I
is,
don't fucking know.
yeah, which just to let you know, the
No,
next.
she doesn't have any acting.
Well,
rights.
I'm saying I don't fucking know.
Next week or next main episode, because I don't know if we're doing a main one next week. We're gonna do something a little bit different. 2000s drama.
Huh.
Okay.
Interesting.
The next category.
Hmm.
I'm gonna whiff it. I'm gonna royally whiff that one. I'm just saying. I don't know like any. I can't list off any drama movies from the 2000s.
Garrett's son, I will follow your lead.
Yeah, exactly. like all right, whatever he says goes.
All right, you heard that, Professor Cinema. We're gonna be leaning on you next week.
Because of course on Thursday it's going to be Turkey Day, so
Don't
also
remind me.
known as Thanksgiving.
But yeah, we're gonna start on most emotional and best moments in superhero movies. Now, keep in mind this is subjective, so some of us may have moments that no one else finds emotional. But
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like this
I'm
is just
throwing-
our list.
I'm throwing
yeah.
this out there because yeah.
Yeah.
Because you find everything.
Shut up. That's not it.
I literally was scrolling on TikTok yesterday, and a clip showed up of Superman just slowly unbuttoning his shirt, and you started crying. So I don't want to hear it.
Matthew.
You'll find the context later.
Yes, I'll explain that. But
Don't
the
explain it because he
viewers-
doesn't need spoilers.
I don't know, man. I've seen some kinky shit from Superman in the comics.
No, that's
so...
not- no, not like that. That's why he does
Okay.
For
No.
the viewers, yes, Matthew cried while seeing Superman unbutton.
He had his Superman suit on underneath.
And
Oh God.
Matthew, you never beat the allegations, bud.
Not in your lifetime, buddy.
All right, start with your start. Go ahead, Matthew. Go ahead.
Okay.
start.
Let's get
The
around
The
to-
No Man's Land scene from Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, where
Where
she
she first
exits the
suits up.
trenches. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's just a feel-good, powerful moment.
It is. It's so cool. I love it.
And to think, the not the director, the studio didn't want that in the movie.
Really?
Patty Jenkins had to fight to keep that in the movie.
Of course
just,
it was Patty
just
Jenkins.
to show that producers don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah.
Like they don't know.
That was one of my favorite scenes
Netflix.
in that movie. It's so good.
Yeah, it's awesome. It really, really is.
Yeah,
It's a great display of her physical prowess.
Yeah.
And her abilities. I love it.
always makes me tear up.
Yeah, I bet.
Pretty
it
much
does.
every one of these is gonna make me tear up.
Yeah.
I'll just go right into Wonder Woman 2 then, where she renounces her wish,
Yeah. Yeah.
and where she the last one I'll mention of Wonder Woman is well, of the Wonder Woman movies, when she convinces Maxwell Lord to renounce his wish.
Okay. Yeah. No. That is a very like intense moment. Yeah.
The truth is enough, and the truth is beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a great line.
It is. A lot of people didn't like Wonder Woman 2. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked
definitely
it too.
enjoyed it.
I prefer it over the original.
Same.
Yeah, it's really good.
Really? I mean, I liked the second one, but I still prefer the first one.
I love both of them.
Yeah, I think that they're
Of
both
course
good.
you do.
Shut up.
I
Uh-huh.
I understand some. I understand some of the issues that people have with the second Wonder Woman movie. But personally, I don't really care. 1984 is just a fun movie, and I think that it's one of those ones where you can't be too serious about it, and you can't look too far into it, because otherwise it ruins the movie for you.
Right.
I think that that's it's one of those cases.
I'll mention a few more to start with because I don't want to hog all of them.
Yeah. Very good.
And then I might add more later as you guys start going. But Into the Spider-Verse,
Okay. Yeah.
The Leap of Faith.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When they're in the tunnel, the
Where it jumps off the
collider.
building.
Oh yes.
Where What's Up Danger's playing.
That's one of the best moments to come out of cinema in the past 10 years.
That's one of the best moments in superhero movies, period.
Yes,
Yeah.
1000%.
Man,
It's such an amazing
so
moment.
good, man. I mean, I rewatched it weeks ago when the new Venom film comes out. I still freaking love that movie. That's in my top 5 favorite Spider movies of all time. I
Into
love it.
is far superior to Across.
Yes. Agreed. Across has a lot happening all throughout.
The ending kind of
Into-
screwed you, though.
The ending is ass.
Mm.
The ending is ass because of the fact that we don't get the next part for who knows.
Yeah.
They should have had it finished film if they were going to end it like that. They should have had Beyond the Spider-Verse finished filming, so they had a
Yeah.
definite release date set.
Yeah.
They kind of did like what Harry Potter did with the Deathly Hallows parts, because part 1, of course, ends on a relatively big note like that. But the difference is Harry Potter did it right, where it came out the next, like, what, 6, 7, 8 months later.
Same with Matrix Reload and Revolutions did the same thing.
So that's how you do it.
Across the Spider-Verse is doing what Fast and Furious is doing. They did the exact same thing where they ended on a big note and
Yeah.
screwed it.
The only good thing about that is
yeah.
so I don't have
Yeah,
to go through that
but
torture.
yeah,
You know,
I
it sucks.
but
It
I actually will defend the cliffhanger ending Across the Spider-Verse because you know me, I hate cliffhangers. Everybody knows I hate cliffhangers, but I personally think it was a perfect way to end it to get us excited for the next movie. But, and I
If it
thought,
would've
and
come
I
out-
actually thought,
I got this.
I kid you not,
Cook
I
him.
thought when
Okay.
I thought when I rewatched it the second time
Mhm.
weeks ago
Mhm.
that it was going to ruin it for me.
Mhm.
Nope, still thought the ending worked for me.
All right, I'm gonna put my mic down. Cook away.
John, there is nothing wrong with the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Like as a cliffhanger, there is nothing wrong with it. It does what it's supposed to do well.
Yeah.
The issue with it is the fact that they said that it was going to come out this year. The next part, the follow-up to that cliffhanger, they said it was going to come out this year, but they didn't have it ready.
I
And
know.
they knew that they weren't going to have it ready.
And it's still not ready.
And it's still not ready.
I don't-
And
they
we
didn't
don't
even
know
start-
when it's going to come out.
They
Yeah.
might have started it, but they don't even have most of it done.
Yeah, it's indefinitely delayed because of production.
We're probably getting an announcement the next week or two
Yeah.
because of that thing. Where they, do you see that?
Yeah, yeah, okay. I think I saw something.
The logo, Miles' logo,
Yeah, I saw that.
was on the side of a building.
I don't know what to think about it, but
It's got to be
I'll-
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
it's
got
that's
to,
what it's
yeah.
definitely from.
Could it
I just
also-
I'm not going to say confirm like that's what it is.
Could it also be the game? A Miles 2?
I don't think so.
No, because
No.
no, because it's the Into style. It's not the Insomniac style.
Okay.
No.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
No.
I wasn't sure.
I will say a cliffhanger that did work right because it didn't matter that it didn't come out right away. Is Mission Impossible.
Mhm.
They ended it with enough finality to hold you over till the next one if there was a delay.
Yes.
I was just talking about that with Caitlin, like literally just before I got here. I was like, I love that they called it Dead Reckoning Part 1, and the next part is not Dead Reckoning Part 2.
It's the final reckoning, right?
Yeah, it's the final reckoning.
But it's not Dead Reckoning Part 2. And
No.
I love that because it fucks up for people who care about that shit. And I love that.
Like
It's
me.
so satisfying.
It's
Yes.
also still on the fucking physical packaging.
It is.
That's the funniest part about it, in my opinion. It's like they're trying to erase that so bad. They fucking completely scrubbed it.
Yeah.
Except for the physical product.
Yeah. But as correction movies, we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah. I had 3 more spots I wanted to mention. I'm trying to remember what it was.
There's one that you better mention. I will be shocked if you don't.
It's probably not what I'm thinking of.
I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. The Breaking Batman's back.
Oh,
Dark
yeah.
Rises.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's not really emotional. It is, but it's more intense.
Yeah.
This one's for you. Campfire scene, Power Rangers.
It's a great scene.
is.
It's such a good. We don't get like bonding moments a whole lot in superhero movies.
We don't.
And it's one of
We
those
get
things.
more in the shows.
Yeah, and that's not right in my
No,
opinion.
they spend too much time on the action, not enough on the story.
Yeah, like
When it needs to be a good balance of both.
it's one of those things where, like that exactly. I feel like there's a common issue in the industry where we don't have stuff like that.
Yes.
I think that the industry needs to embrace more stuff like that. Like, I recently watched The Fall Guy. I'm not going to spoil anything if you haven't seen it yet.
We have.
Amazon right now, doing a little thing here. Black Friday sale stuff started on Amazon. Fall Guys $10.
Oh, nice.
I just got a Civil War for $15. Fall Guy and Furiosa for done.
Okay.
Final
okay.
season of Titans is $7.
Holy
on Blu-ray.
shit! Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So-
I have to be ordering some stuff on Amazon. No,
Yeah.
but Fall Guy, I feel like has in between beat moments.
Yeah. I love Fall
And
Guy.
the characterization in Fall Guy is great because of that.
Yes.
I think that needs to apply to movies across the fucking board. We need characterizing moments that aren't just these massive moments.
Mhm.
You need small little things. That's one of the reasons why people love Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Yes.
He has so much story because they gave him so much time and fleshed him out so well.
Yeah.
They didn't do that with anybody else in
Right.
Fox. Like he got all that treatment and people love him because of that. They were able to see this character and see how he evolved. And you can do that in one movie,
Right.
but you have to give the character those moments. When you have main characters, you have to have the in-between beats.
Right. Feel
Uh,
free to elaborate on my points that I come up with too, if you guys want. But yeah, the campfire scene.
Yeah, it's a great example of it,
um,
of what I'm talking about. Yeah,
yeah,
it's amazing.
I love that line. What does that mean when this is all over? Are we Power Rangers or are we friends? I love that so much.
It's amazing. Such a good movie. I'm bummed out that we're never going to get a sequel to it.
I know.
Or
Apparently,
we might one day,
well,
but it's not going to be produced by Hasbro.
right. Rumor still has it that whenever they do that TV show, if it ever happens, that more adult show,
Mm.
apparently we're at least getting all 5 of them back for at least the first episode. And they're gonna switch off. The ones that don't want to come back are gonna switch off to new Rangers.
Well, the question, so is that like a completely non-Hasbro entertainment company that's producing it?
They were looking
or-
at Amazon now because
Okay.
Netflix was supposed to do it.
Yeah, because I was going to say Hasbro isn't financing.
Yes, I saw that.
media projects.
Yeah, I heard Amazon's looking at it now that Netflix doesn't want it.
Okay. That I think that would turn out really well.
Yeah. Which Amazon, of course, has The Boys and Invincible
Yeah, they
and Cape Crusader.
they would be able to give out the budget
Yeah.
that it needs. Yeah.
I think Amazon's becoming a force in just random superhero projects, not really owning one company. Because, like, obviously DC, Warner Brothers go with HBO a lot.
Right.
But, like, I think Amazon's just picking, like, solid projects and bringing them in when other companies don't want them.
No, yeah.
Because I believe Invincible was originally supposed to go to another network, too. If memory serves me correct. I know
I
Cape
can't
Crusader was
remember.
originally supposed to be Max.
Yeah.
So, like, that would make sense if Amazon pulled Power Rangers from Netflix.
That would be really good for him,
Yeah.
honestly. Yeah.
But yeah, not to get too far off track, but
Yeah.
since we are talking about Power Rangers, I believe Billy will come back. This is my personal thought.
Hmm.
I believe Billy will come back. Maybe Zach and Trini. I feel like Naomi Scott's too big of an actress now. She's not going to want to do Power Rangers. Unless she really enjoyed doing it, which I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have to look that up because I feel like if she really enjoyed it, she would come back.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that movie looked like a lot of fun to film.
Yeah.
Like,
And Dr. Montgomery, I don't know if he'd come back.
yeah. Oh no, I feel like he would too because I thought he loved it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, I thought
They
that he
might
was
all
dying
come
for the
back.
next one. Yeah.
They might all come back.
He also
Unless the studio wants to replace them.
I'm fine.
Even if they
they're-
want to after a few seasons. Like, if they do it 10 seasons, Warner Bros. 3 seasons in. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Do it like the original show and just switch out new Rangers every
Yeah,
once in a
pick
while.
up the B team the first season of the show. that'd be interesting. Just completely skip the Tommy shit.
But
No.
another moment, I think we can all agree on this one. Rocket's flatlining in Guardians 3.
Yes.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I wanted Rocket to die.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's the cruelest of all.
You
The-
sadistic
the-
fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
He's the.
also joking.
He was a fucking raccoon.
I was
Trash panda.
I was sobbing in the theater.
What is that?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Thank God Rocket didn't die.
Yeah, that is one of the most powerful scenes in the MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. I have yet to cry at a Marvel movie. I got close with No Way Home. I got super close with it. I
I'm
think
with
that a
you
few
on
more
three.
watches I might actually do it. But I haven't cried at a single Marvel movie. That almost got me.
Yeah.
Like that got me more than Iron Man's death. It obliterated me. Yeah.
Okay.
I was so tired leaving the theater after that.
I got 2 more, and then I'll give it to someone else. For intense scene, I've got to bring this up. Interrogation scene, Dark Knight.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a very intense scene. Yeah.
Yeah. Masterclass of acting from Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Did Harvey tell about you and his little bunny?
That's a good
Ouch.
impression, Matthew.
You see a guy like me.
You need to lick your lips more.
You see a guy like me.
Yeah, it's when he's like, "It just seemed-"
Can we make that again?
See, that's a little bit better of a Joker impression
The
than
things
whatever
you
that
do on the
Joker
internet.
makeup was in that Joker review. Oh God, that was a nightmare.
Hey, Matthew,
I
I still
pref-
have that.
Yes, I do.
I prefer you doing your Heath Ledger impression.
There's a
over
reason
your
why
original
there
Joker
was not a
impression.
lot of views for that Joker review.
No.
There was a reason why.
We need to bring back a classic from that episode. Bat freak? Is that when you and Catwoman are you're a bat freak in the sheets?
Name
Del-
things you can't put on the utility belt.
All I can say, Dylan, is God help us.
I don't know if God wants to help us after that.
Yeah, he would.
Anyway, Matthew.
There's something you don't want to put on the bat utility belt, and I'm not going to say it on air. I'll tell you
Dear
guys
God.
later.
Yeah. I
Did you have
I
one
can
more?
kinda
Did you have
wait
one
to
more in
hear
mind,
this
Matthew?
one.
We'll just say it's something Batgirl would have on her utility belt.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, let's.
Did you have
No
one-
shaming. They're
Yeah.
not shamed or anything. Just let's.
Did you have one more?
Yeah, last thing is from the Snyder Cut. Well, okay, there's 2 moments from the Snyder Cut, because I'm pretty sure I'll be the only one to mention these.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Where Wonder Woman saves the kids.
Yeah.
And the little girl's like, can I be like you one day? And she's like, you could be anything you want to be.
Why did they
It's a
cut
good
that in
moment.
the original theatrical cut?
It's just a pure moment.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Again.
That's crazy.
Wonder
beat
Woman's
in
just
between.
a pure character.
Yeah, it's a beat in between. That's a great character moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
feel-
they cut it in the theatrical version.
I feel,
Joss Whedon's an idiot. I don't know what to say.
before I get into this last moment, I hate them bringing up this moment because I don't like the actor. at the speed of force.
Yes, yeah, I was going to bring it up actually.
When
Yes,
Flash time
all
travels.
the controversies and stuff aside, we're talking about strictly the moment in the movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great moment. It really is powerful. Watching it as a Flash fan, it's a beautiful moment.
Yeah. And I love how the Speed Force looked in that scene.
Yeah.
It was just truly awe-inspiring.
Well, I mean, it was also just like really creative.
It was.
Like it was like we got Superman flying around the world to turn back time, and I feel like this was the on-screen Flash equivalent.
Yes.
Like I thought
And this
that
was
and
more in line with the comics.
yeah.
Because
It
that
was
Superman thing was never...
no. It doesn't even make sense scientifically.
No.
But no, like Flash bends time, and it makes sense with what he's doing. But
Yeah.
he's running back the Earth. It's really interesting. I loved it.
So,
I thought it was super creative.
Ezra aside, it's just a pure
Yes.
moment from the character.
Yeah, it's great. Again, great character moment. I loved it. It was there was a bit of development there for the character. I loved it.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I'm done for now. Someone else can go on.
There's one moment that I am very surprised you didn't.
Well, he was saving some for the rest of us.
Well, but this one I feel like would mostly apply to Matthew.
I would have kept going all night if you guys would have let me.
Fair. But this one, like, I'm genuinely... So, it's in Shazam. Whenever he gives the powers to his friends.
Oh yeah.
And the
Crap.
kid with the crutch.
Yeah.
Whoops! Your superhero permit has been removed.
I will not cry on air. I will not cry on air. I will not
And
cry on air.
He says...
Paul,
Paul,
stop.
I'm not trying to make him cry, but, like...
No, yeah, but it's making him.
That's a him
Stop.
thing. That's a
No,
him thing.
stop. Like we
I hope that gets used
it
now.
obviously the picture has gotten through.
I hope that gets used now that I've actually cried on. There were a couple tears. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm good.
But yeah,
that-
Shazam. That's one of the for me. That's the best DCU film of all time. I love that movie so much.
So good.
It is.
It
It's
is.
so good.
It's
I
one of
can't
the
believe I didn't
very...
think of that.
No, I was sitting here like, when's he going to say it?
Oh man.
That... I mean, I was going to say it too, but, like, that... I'm going to put it this way. Shazam is one of the very few DC movies that I'm like, this is better than Marvel.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
really,
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
love
true.
Shazam.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
moment, like... So, you had told me about that moment before I saw the movie. And then I watched the movie, and I don't know if it would have hit me as hard had you not said that, but whenever you were talking about it and, like, how passionate you were about that scene, God damn it if I didn't cry. And I don't cry during movies, but, like, it got me. It's a really powerful scene, and I'm grateful that you told me about it and that you inspired me to watch it.
Because not to bring it up too much on air, like if you want, we could discuss more later. But I think I brought up like the religious implications of it, and yeah, but yeah, that scene's great.
Yeah. I mean, I did give it 6 stars out of 5 when I saw that movie. Maybe 7 stars out of 5. I loved it that much.
Shazam 2 is just as good, too.
It is. It's fun.
Yeah.
Although I need to rewatch it more, and for
Um,
some reason I haven't.
One more I thought of that this one would definitely come from me too.
Yeah. And then I'll go next. So go ahead.
Oh my god.
This is just a cool scene. It's not inspirational at all. The kill scene from Suicide Squad where Harley escapes prison.
Yo, that's
With the
so
flowers.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautifully shot just in general.
is,
Like,
yeah.
it's amazing.
It's beautifully shot. It's not a beautiful scene by any means.
Yeah.
It's a very fun scene.
Yeah. It's
yeah,
great. It's
I had to
great.
mention
What
that.
a good sequence. I just wanted to say, y'all know that the Tom Holland Spider-Man trilogy is my favorite Spider-Man trilogy. It is.
Yes.
I
let's
grew
go.
up with the Raimi trilogy. I still love it, but I feel like the Tom Holland trilogy is just consistent. And
Yeah,
I really like
let's
that. I feel
go.
like it gets better every step. Shazam is a better movie than Homecoming.
What's that?
That's
What'd
not
you
a
say?
very high bar, though.
Shazam is Homecoming is a very good Spider-Man movie.
Can
Yes.
I will die on that fucking hill.
Can
Yes.
I say, because it will tie into the next scenes that I mentioned, can I say my view on the Holland trilogy? Because I don't
I
know
mean,
if
you've
I've
kind of
gone-
already said it on the podcast, but yeah, go
Well,
ahead.
I don't think I've gone like super
Not in depth because you didn't want to be super negative.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, so obviously y'all know it's not my favorite of the Spider-Man movies.
No.
What I will say, I feel like that No Way Home, obviously most of us agree with the trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
But I feel like part of my gripe, at least with Homecoming, is that it feels so. I feel like I feel like it's so under the other two. It's not that it's a bad. I don't think there is a bad Spider-Man movie.
Keep in mind, the one has Spider-Man in it, not the other ones.
John.
Give it up, John.
Go ahead.
Are-
It's true.
John.
First off, are we really bringing up Madam Web?
Paul.
Second, I was in the middle of trying to explain something.
I know. Go ahead.
Respectfully. So, no, Homecoming. I enjoy it. I feel like that. Far From Home goes way up, and then No Way Home's like triples that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like it consistently gets better, if that's kind of what you were saying. No Way Home is definitely going to be one that I mention. That entire movie has moments.
Yeah. No, it is. It's
Yeah, no
very
kidding.
powerful.
That movie, the whole thing is just emotional for me because it's the last one that I saw in theaters with my mom. And, I'll never forget, we were standing outside. We went early because we thought that there was going to be more people. And we were right, but we were like the fourth and fifth.
Okay.
And then about an hour later, others showed up. And we were right. It was a fucking long line. But we definitely overestimated how early. But anyway, we almost didn't go because she wasn't feeling the best with her heart and whatnot. And so we almost didn't go. But I'm so glad that we did because just being in the theater, hearing the reactions, it was an unparalleled experience. Obviously, whenever May dies, is gut-wrenching. I've only been able to rewatch No Way Home, I think once since she passed away.
You watched it with me the one day.
Correct.
And John.
I did.
And two of your coworkers was here.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, as he was here in Nevada.
Yeah.
I think that I might have watched it one other time, but
I was gonna say, I think you and I watched it one other time.
it's possible. But yeah, it's one that I haven't really been able to rewatch too much because of that.
Yeah, we watched it with Mom.
Yeah, that's right. But May's death, whenever MJ falls and Tom Holland tries to catch her, and that asshole Green Goblin swoops him away, and she just keeps falling. And then Andrew Garfield finally gets his moment. It was just so beautifully done.
Ooh, yeah.
And the look on his face is like, not again. Never
Mhm.
again.
Yeah.
And then whenever it's funny because whenever he lands safely with her, there's almost a look of disbelief on on his face. He was not in that moment.
Yeah, he was so scared
Yes.
during that entire exchange. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was so well done.
Yeah.
So you might as well segue into Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's what I was going to bring up, actually.
Gwen's death.
Yeah. I was gonna mention that. I wasn't gonna mention it right now, but I can.
Yeah.
That was a backbreaking experience.
Oh, dude, no. Cut that. Oh, Lord.
All I'm saying is that whenever I saw that for the first time, my spine just tingled. We almost got a spit take.
Yeah. I say, be careful.
No, but for real, that was it was shocking. I did not see that coming at
Nope.
all. I would also say whenever in Raimi 3,
Mm.
whenever they go down and find Harry.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
that was one I was like 9 when that came out. And I remember it was one of the first movies that I fully remember seeing in theaters. And that was just heartbreaking. Because it's like you go from hating him throughout some of it to like realizing whenever he has the insomnia, you realize that he at his core is not a bad person. He's just, he has to deal with his rage.
Yeah.
And then he comes back with that redemption and then dies. That, like, even at 9, almost 20 years ago. Oh, that's painful.
Man, how time
That's
flies.
how I feel.
Man,
Old
how
fart.
time
You are
flies
old,
fast these
Grandma.
days.
Yeah, you know better out of all us, wouldn't you, bud?
Hear me out. Grandpa, Grandma.
Yeah.
Oh gosh!
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm a grandpa.
Debatable. Anyway. Yeah, I think that those are probably the biggest moments for me. I would also say whenever Tom Holland has to essentially sacrifice all of his relationships. That entire exchange was just like, what?
My brother hated that ending. I love that ending. I don't know why he hated it. Because they're going to reunite in Spider-Man 4. Everybody knows that. Like, come on. Everybody
Well,
knows that.
I have theories.
Okay.
I'll not get into it a lot, but I will say I think that the reunion is not what you're going to expect. It's not going to be like, oh, wow, we have this long history. They're going to be reintroduced. Obviously, they're going to bump into each other.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have to get reacquainted. It's going to be a whole thing, and honestly, it may not end how we're thinking. I also fully believe that Ned will be Hobgoblin. Maybe not in 4, but he's going to be Hobgoblin.
I hope so.
I hope so. I love Jacob Batalon.
Same.
He's
Great.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love that they had him lead in the Tarot movie, too. That's neither here nor there, but
I still haven't seen it.
I like it. It's okay.
It came out this year, right?
It did.
I have a theory too. I think he will not get back with MJ for a while.
No. I don't know if he ever will.
I think they're going to introduce Gwen.
Correct. I agree.
I think I'd be okay with that. Although I love the relationship between him and MJ and the Holland
It helps that
folks.
they're a real couple.
They are. They're so cute.
The
They're so
chemistry
cute with
is
each
real.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not just because I was a Disney Channel fan once the day it was on the screen. So, but she's now
Wait.
doing more mature roles.
She was
Which
in a show called
Challengers.
Shake It Up.
yeah, she was on Shake It Up. Yeah, yeah. She went from
I
Disney to
haven't-
Spider-Man to doing an adult movie.
I haven't watched Disney in forever, and I'm gonna ignore the last thing you said.
Okay. Well, that was what it was called. And then she was on a movie called just recently Challengers.
Yes.
She was recently in that one. Yeah, which I haven't seen yet. I've been wanting to watch that.
It sounded really good.
Yeah.
Mhm. I didn't realize it was about a tennis player.
I forgot that too. Yeah.
So much about a tennis player.
I know.
Yep. She's the most popular girl in tennis plays. That came out raw, didn't it?
Oh, yes. Do you want someone else to mention some movies while you're still laughing?
That came out raw, didn't it?
It
We
came
don't
out
need
the
to
way that was
elaborate.
supposed to.
I'm so sorry.
No,
We
no.
don't need to elaborate.
And this is from someone that had never seen the movie, but I know. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
What's your next one, or do you have not?
I can't even think right now.
Okay.
One turn, Dylan, to come up with some.
I was gonna go next.
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna say.
Let me compose for a second. That is
that's-
not how you compose.
It's not. No, that's bad.
You already
That was-
conducted the John Williams score from the holiday special. Okay, so no more.
Dude,
That was
it's like you were trying to wave your wand around or something. Like,
Da,
Oh,
da, 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 da.
I actually used to compose, so
I better compose myself then.
yes.
yeah.
But do it correctly next time.
We need to try to keep in subject, please. We don't want
No,
to
no,
go
no,
after insane.
Yeah, I think that those are probably the biggest moments for me. A newer movie. I'm no one else is going to say it probably, so I want to, but Joker 2 with the ending. It just brings full circle his entire story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know the story in the first movie is how he's like, my life isn't a tragedy, it's a comedy. And then you go through the second movie, spoiler alert, this is your chance to look away if you haven't seen Joker 2.
It's been over 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been
But
over 3
still.
weeks.
And, yeah.
So we go through Joker 2 and the ending, his life was a tragedy. And it was just, in some ways it was almost relatable because it's like you go through life and you try your absolute best. And I feel maybe that's where they went wrong with these Joker movies, was almost making him too relatable in certain aspects. But I feel like that the ending was just masterful. I loved it.
I agree.
Yeah, it was really good. I really dug it.
Yeah. I love Joker 2. I don't care what anyone says.
It's
I was
good.
shocked. I didn't think I was going to like
Oh
it.
no, I loved it too. I loved it as
genuinely
well.
liked it,
Yeah.
I really didn't think I was going to because of the musical aspect. I
Yeah.
hate musicals.
I just wish that would have been an actual fucking musical with original music.
I think that's part of why I enjoy it, though, is because it's a musical that acts like it doesn't want to be a musical.
Yeah, I hate that.
Uh,
Musical is a fucking musical.
Repo the Genetic Opera is still the best musical.
Yeah. So fucking good.
The only musical I would say I like, if it counts as a musical, is Wizard of Oz.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does count.
It counts, yeah.
Which is funny. Wicked is the prequel to The Wizard of Oz. So there you go.
I just feel like that nearly 3 hours is too long.
Not for me, it wasn't.
You need to
Not
see
for
Repo
me.
the Genetic
It's going to be
Opera.
about 6 hours by the time that's done.
I know
To me, it
God,
was
I
the,
don't
it
wanna
was
hear
the right
about it.
timeline. Like,
What?
like,
about how long that both parts are going to be put together.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant what I was just talking about.
No, I'm sorry. I was looking right at you when I said that, so that's on me.
Repo the Genetic Opera is a rock musical horror movie.
I'm in.
Yeah. No, it's really good.
I'm in.
You should
Uh,
play Lethal Assassin for him.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Paris Hilton's in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The girl from Spy Kids is in it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like a futuristic, like, it's from the producers of Saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got the DVD of it. We should watch it sometime.
Okay.
Paul, did you ever watch Buffy?
Buffy, what?
The Vampire
The
Slayer.
Vampire Slayer, yeah, the show.
Years and years ago.
Okay, so do you remember like the professor?
No.
Okay. Well, the professor, Sir Anthony Sir Anthony Head, he's in Repo as like a main character. He has a full thing. Yeah, should play one of his songs afterwards because Lethal Assassin is awesome.
Yeah.
It's so good.
We should do a review.
Yeah, I'm down for it. I'd love to. It's so good.
That would be a perfect one to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super down for it.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't even make $1 million at the box office,
Yeah.
and its budget was like $20 million.
I consider it to be the new Rocky Horror.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it has the cult following.
Yeah.
Like it's wild.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tumblr loved
I
it.
couldn't do it. It looks so disturbing. I'm like, no, thank
It's
you.
so good.
It is. It's
I know,
great.
but I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
I think that you could stomach it. I think that there's only one thing in the movie that you wouldn't like, and it's on screen for 1 second.
Yeah. Anyway, what were your movies, John?
Yeah, go ahead.
No. What I was going to say, when you said the Wicked thing, be careful. There could be people in the comment section saying, "But I love Wicked. You can't criticize the movie yet." But that digress. Anyways, okay,
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, there was something I was going to mention about the Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Gwen's death. Okay, I'm going to have a confession to make, and I already told Dylan and the guys rest of this. I used to hate that scene. Okay. I used to be one of those people that said, "Oh, I hate that scene. Screw the comics and all that stuff. I don't like it that actually was on there." But after rewatching Spider-Man No Way Home, and after rewatching all the Spider-Man movies, I almost got emotional of it now. And it made me love The Amazing Spider-Man 2 a lot more. It made me really love it even more, and I personally think it's an underrated masterpiece. I loved it even more. And yes, I know they tried to set the Sinister Six. It was not going to happen. They tried to set up a Venom movie. It didn't work. I get that. Sony was being stupid. They're still being stupid.
Yeah.
But that, I can forget that because the entire movie as a whole, the swinging scenes and all that good stuff. So many moments for Amazing Spider-Man 2 that I can actually think of one. But the Gwen Stacy that scene is by far the biggest contributor. Give it a one honorable mention. I love the Electro fight at the end. I love the third act Electro fight.
Yeah, it is really good.
I love it. It's fun. I love it. And Jamie Foxx, he's great as Electro. I love him as Electro. He's funny.
Way
and
better in No Way Home.
Which makes me love Electro even more, which he's still great in that one. And I like when they play Itsy Bitsy Spider when he kept on.
Yeah, that's so
it's
cool.
It's funny. I love that scene. As you can tell, Amazing Spider-Man 2, I love it even more.
Yeah, it is genuinely good. It gets too much crap.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So now I am going to the moments of my picks. There's going to be a couple more Spider-Man stuff, and then we'll get to more. So starting off with my favorite superhero moment, it's the upside-down kiss scene from Spider-Man. I'm a sucker for romantic scenes. But this is by far the most iconic scene you will ever see for a superhero film. Like, think about this. It is raining, and Spider-Man gets the girl where MJ has no idea that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and you get the upside-down kiss. And it's great.
That's why it's iconic.
Yes.
Yep, that's exactly why.
It's awesome.
Exactly it.
Sam Raimi's directing throughout the entire film, and crooning that scene is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's so good.
I think his direction was on point. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What? What was you going to say?
Nothing.
No.
Okay.
Continue.
You're good.
We know what John dreams about.
Continue with your list, John. It's fine.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Thank you. But yeah.
We better nip this in the butt.
But that scene is great. Okay. All right. I got a couple of Spider-Man 2 moments that I actually want to talk about.
I got another confession.
We just lost like half of our audience.
Well, I mean, if we could continue on,
Yes,
we would.
Yeah, we continue.
Come
No,
on.
I meant because of his singing.
I'm going to try to stay in subject here. Okay. Harry finding out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man 2. In Spider-Man 2, Harry
Yes.
found out that it was Spider-Man. Like, he didn't know about this, and he was going to kill him because Dr. Octopus, which I'll get to that part later. But when Harry finds out your best friend is Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2, he almost killed him. And that scene where he was like, it's so good. It's such a cool, iconic scene because you just realize, wait a minute, my best bud that I've been hanging out for many years, he's Spider-Man. Oh, crap. What do I do now?
We're going to make John's facial expression into a meme.
Well, that's how he reacted, though.
Well, he's posing in that Tarzan box.
With a knife in his hand.
No, it was jungle spear action.
Well, yeah. I guess you could say that, yeah. Yeah. But the one scene in Spider-Man 2, of course, the train sequence. My gosh, that moment is incredible.
Yeah, it's truly
iconic.
iconic.
I got to ask this question. How in the world did they do that? It's crazy.
He spent a lot of time training for it.
He actually stopped that train.
You're horrible.
We're getting off track.
Yep.
Oh, God. Dang it.
Yeah, he
No more train jokes. No more train jokes, please.
But Tobey Maguire can just do that.
I can talk about Ozzy Osbourne instead.
Shut up.
Very
That's
funny.
quite the crazy train.
Ah, dang it. Okay, I got to stay on topic here. But yeah, that scene it just so iconic. And then of course when you got to see, oh wait a minute, this guy is Spider-Man. Like it's a very cliche, of course. All the superheroes keep their identity, so they don't want to know what to be seen, and they're afraid they're gonna get in trouble. But when the audience in the train got to see that this is who Spider-Man was, and they said we'll keep your secret. Perfect, so good. It's so awesome because they realize, hey, that is our hero, and we love you and we respect you for that, and it's so cool. But that whole train sequence in general, when Doctor Octopus and Spider-Man went on top of the train, and then he does that scene where he tries to stop the train from falling. It's such an amazing scene. I love it. So good, absolutely so good. Yeah, I absolutely love that.
He's amazing and also spectacular.
Dang it! Dang it! And it was not meant to be a pun. It was not.
I'm fully meant to that's fun.
Yeah, we know.
No, I'm mine, not
We
you, because it's no surprise. But yeah. So yeah, those are the Spider-Man moments. Now, on to the next one from Avengers Endgame, when all the Avengers assembled in Avengers Endgame. Now, that moment, oh my gosh, when all the superheroes start to assemble, like every single MCU character from all the MCU movies start to team up. Oh, that got the crowd going nuts when they saw that.
The air was electric in my theater.
Yeah, and I remember.
Wasn't Howard the Duck in that scene?
I think
he
so.
was.
Yeah,
He came in right behind the Wasp.
Nice.
yeah. And all to be fair, that might be the only great Howard the Duck moment.
Hey, he's appeared in
Fuck
other
you!
places.
Fuck you!
Howard the Duck movie's amazing.
It is.
Yeah, God tier.
And I will admit, after watching Star Wars Holiday Special, that might be another live reaction.
We're doing Howard the
yeah.
Duck.
So now I changed my mind. Now I actually do want to see how bad this film is.
Yeah.
But I think I'll probably lie about it. But anyway, that whole thing where you get to see all the superheroes team up together and seeing Captain America holding Thor's hammer. Yes, he is mighty.
One word about Howard the Duck, the movie. Play duck.
Yeah. I seen that sequence before. And I thought, wow, duck puns? Really? God almighty. This is going to hurt. It's going to hurt for me and Garrett. And Garrett has seen the movie. And I haven't seen it yet. But yeah.
That's a great scene. No, like that made me more emotional than Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like that was what I looked forward to in those 11 years.
Yeah.
It's such a great moment. It really
Hearing
is.
those two words.
Yeah, it's so deserved at that point.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh.
I prefer the two words "flame on."
Yeah. Oh, that scene just came to me. Oh, I would be so mad at myself if I did not mention this a moment. That this definitely is an emotional scene. Whew. It got me when I first watched this movie. From Big Hero 6, Tadashi's death. Oh my. Okay. Man, I was really excited to watch Big Hero 6 when I watched it many years ago. I rented from Family Video. Rest in peace, Family Video.
My favorite employer ever.
Yeah. But yeah, I rented it, and I've been hearing so many good things about this movie, and that I got to watch it. Oh my. I teared up with that Tadashi death. Oh gosh. It had me run feels like.
I need to rewatch it. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I rewatched it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's still one of my favorite superhero films. Like it's just such an
really
amazing
good.
movie. But man,
When are we
that
getting a
death
sequel?
that death scene, and then they re-mentioned it when Baymax showed him when he created Baymax. Ugh, it's so good. And then we all thought that Baymax was like dead all the way through at the ending of the movie. But then we actually found out that there was still another Baymax card, which I'm still trying to figure out how they managed to get another Baymax card.
It's a copy. Well, technically upgraded, but
yeah, but I didn't even see that where he got it in his hand, and I was like, maybe I missed some parts. I don't know. But then when he made Baymax, and then And when he said, "Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion. Hello, hero." And then they hug. Oh, so good, so good. Um, the whole film is just amazing. But man, that Tadashi thing, ooh,
Yeah.
that's where I started tearing up. I was thinking, come on, it's been like 20 or 30 minutes, and I'm already emotional. Dang nabbit. But then the whole movie just got better and better after that. Which, don't get me wrong, I love that Disney movie that I know you hate. But Big Hero 6 is for me, is the best Disney movie. Along with Zootopia and all the other great Disney movies. But when it comes to Marvel anime movies, Spider-Verse and Big Hero 6 are like big for me on that one. So
Big
Uh,
Hero 6 is my favorite animated movie of all time.
absolutely.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's just
It
so
really
good.
is.
Okay, I can at least think of one more. Going to our guy Batman. Don't want to forget him on this one, but man, I guess I'll go with the Dark Knight in this one. Man,
I
which
was gonna
scene?
say there's only like 40 Batman movies to choose from.
Yeah, but of course the Batman is my favorite Batman film. But the Dark Knight, I still love it that much. I'm probably saying the one scene that I don't think people talk about it as much. There's a lot of Heath Ledger Joker scenes that we all remember, like Why So Serious, the ta-da part, and all that stuff. But for me, the one superhero moment that needs to be mentioned, which is not being talked about much, honestly, is where he was hanging upside down in the Dark Knight. Like that moment, man, it was good. Like,
What are you trying to prove?
yeah,
That deep down, everyone's as ugly as you.
yeah.
You're alone.
Jigsaw has entered the chat.
But yeah, like we didn't know this was going to be the final time that we were going to see Heath Ledger as the Joker. Like nobody predicted that. Like it would have been nice if we saw him into another movie, but we didn't know he was going to die. But man, when we saw that scene where he hanged up upside down, like man, that was so well shot, and that's a moment that hardly anyone talks about. And they talk about other Heath Ledger Joker scenes, but that one needs to be mentioned often because that's a great moment, and also it's a great shot. Because again, we didn't know he was not going to not be in the next movie. We didn't know
Yeah.
what he was going, if his wife was going to be completely dead. We didn't know. And it's so unfortunate because I would have to see more Joker in the next Dark Knight movie. It would have been cool. But yeah, that's the one moment that I also love in the Dark Knight is that scene alone. So
yeah, it's a great scene.
it is.
It really is.
Yeah. So there you go. Those are my emotional and also superhero moments. There you go.
All right.
Let's see what you got, Dylan.
Well, first up, when Tony finds out that Bucky's the one that killed his mom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Straight out of the gate, like that's one of the most talked about moments in the MCU. I feel like.
I left one for you. I'm hoping you actually remember it.
I probably won't.
We'll see. And if not, I'll mention it.
I know what one you're talking about. I got you. Okay. Or at least I hope I know what you're talking about. Okay. No, Tony finding that out is just, you can feel that it's a slap in the face.
Yeah.
I will say there are a lot of people that are like, oh well, Tony shouldn't have acted like that. It's like, I don't think you understand. Like his mom was like his life raft for so long. Like, yeah, he constantly talked about his dad, but he obviously loved his mom. Like he really, truly loved her. Like he missed her more than he missed his dad. So like, of course he's gonna like fly off the handle when he finds out that this guy that he's been protecting and harboring this entire time was the one who killed his mom in cold blood.
Yeah.
Like that's really tough to think about. That's just it's also just such a cold thing
Yeah.
because when you watch it and like it's easy, it's a lot better to watch later, like in rewatches. But you can see just like Tony breaks, but he doesn't fully remove himself from the situation until it's confirmed.
Okay.
And at that point, he's just completely cold. Like
Yeah.
at that point, he's not Tony. He's the suit of armor. That's it. Like it's great, honestly, in my opinion. I love watching it.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I like Civil War. Honestly,
Civil War's good.
well, Civil War's good. It's just I'm not a fan of Civil War. Civil War and Winter Soldier
Oh, I
are
forgot
some
that
of
you
my least
did
favorite
love it that
ones.
much.
Yeah.
I really wish we would have got a comic Civil War.
Yes, yeah, that was one of my gripes about it.
That's-
Winter
That was
Soldier's
a
my
bummer.
favorite Marvel movie too.
Yeah, Winter Soldier is a phenomenal MCU movie. Does not do a whole lot for me.
Yeah.
I like to rewatch it just to rewatch it. Like it's
Still, Civil War is for me the greatest Captain America movie, at least from my
Winter
perspective.
Soldier's my favorite.
I do love it, but I like Civil War because of the big surprise. Says a lot. Which, the airport scene.
not to get into it too much, but I agree that Winter Soldier is a better Captain America movie than Civil War purely because it's more of a Captain America movie than what Civil War is. That's the only reason why I would say that.
Civil War is more of an Avengers movie.
Yeah, and
That's what people say,
I enjoy
but-
Civil War more than Winter Soldier because of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Civil War has that moment. Civil War also has the moment when King T'Chaka dies,
Yes.
which is in itself a little emotional. Like
Yeah.
it's if you've dealt with that kind of thing in your life, it's definitely gonna hit you.
And going towards that, it didn't hit then, but it hits now as Chadwick is gone,
Mm.
where he says, "In my culture, death is not the end."
Yeah, yeah. It's that's another thing. The opening to Wakanda Forever, Chadwick
Yeah.
being gone made that just hit really hard.
Man, the theater was in total silence.
Yeah.
You could hear people's heartbeats in that theater.
Well, they did it to us twice in that fucking movie.
Yeah.
They did it to us with Chadwick, but then they also gave us Angela's death scene.
That's what I was.
Yeah. And Wakanda Forever gave us both of those, and those are both really difficult. Like for
Gut-wrenching.
different reasons.
Yeah.
They're both beautifully acted. It's just I feel like Angela gives such a great performance all throughout, and
Yes.
then who
Should have gave her that Oscar.
Yeah,
Shoulda
honorary doesn't mean fucking shit. I'm fucking
Nope.
sorry. She deserves
Nope.
the actual fucking award for that.
I
Take
s-
it from GLC and give it to her.
Yeah.
I still have not seen everything everywhere all at once. I still haven't seen that movie where she won that performance. But Angela Bassett, man,
Yeah, Angela Bassett deserved it over GLC. I'm not gonna say that GLC didn't deserve the nomination.
right?
She did. Watching everything everywhere all at once, though, I can see how they pick it up. I don't like her when she's in her like regular office thing. I like her during the romantic sections of it because there's a version of her in like another universe that you see,
Yeah.
and there's this entire romantic plot line that plays out, and she delivers one hell of a performance.
That movie's just insane all around.
It really is. Like, it's a great movie. I'm bummed out that I missed catching it in theaters again for in IMAX. It just came back these past couple weeks.
Okay.
Oh,
I've
I
only
know
seen
that.
it once. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, same.
Me too. Yeah.
It's really good. I really loved it. But
I got in
GLC,
the $5 bin at Walmart.
That's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
jeez.
But another thing I was going to get into, what about the airport scene for Captain America Civil War? That moment was
Yeah,
awesome.
Yes. Yeah. No. That's another great scene. That's one of the better battle scenes of the MCU. I feel like
Spider-Man came to the MCU.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spider-Man was definitely a highlight of Civil War.
Totally.
I think that he was the biggest highlight in my personal.
Oh,
opinion.
yeah, he was. Yeah.
So good. I wish that we would have gotten the original suit though, because
Okay.
what we ended up getting was a digital replacement, and he was actually supposed to have a full on like completely practical suit in that movie.
Really?
Okay.
I did
and
not
they
know
just
that.
digitally replaced it.
Interesting.
Yeah, he had like really thick lines that were like external on the suit instead of being like embedded.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's really neat. You can find pictures online. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But
I love the suit, though. I love the suit.
design ended up being great. Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved it. It's iconic again.
Yeah.
I think that it did a whole lot while being new. But no, on to another one. I've been kind of bashing it a little bit, but Iron Man's death is a heavy hitter.
Yeah.
It's again like all that buildup.
Mhm.
Like there was just so much weight behind this character. I'm not the biggest fan of it, obviously,
Yeah.
but I feel like it did need to be mentioned. It's just like it. We've gotten tearful moments since then, but we haven't gotten. That was the first big one, aside from Black Widow's death and Gamora.
Yeah.
But we had more time with Black Widow.
Yeah.
But still,
The
it
only
was
really big moments since then have been
I would say No Way Home.
No Way Home and Guardians 3.
Yeah. Otherwise, we really haven't had a whole
Wakanda
lot of other
Forever.
gut punchers. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, those are really good. Gosh, it's not even the reveal because you see him all throughout. But in Werewolf by Night, where when they go into the entrance leading out, like it's the exit, they're
Yeah.
trying to shut it down. When he takes down all those guards all throughout,
Okay.
and then at the end, Bloodstone is is on the other side of it, not with her back to the walls, really, but like the flashing strobe lights,
Yeah.
and it like pans up to him just heavy panting, like a beast. Like it's such a good moment. That's such a good Scream Queen moment.
Yeah.
Like that's. I had to mention Werewolf by Night.
Mhm.
Like I just had to. It's so good. That's just a great moment. I love that.
Oh,
I feel like
so
that was
good.
beautifully
So
executed.
good. Yeah.
That'd
be one of the best special presentations that the MCU has
the
done.
only one that we really got aside from Echo.
Guardians.
Oh yeah, I guess
True.
that was
That's my
special
favorite.
Oh yeah,
presentation,
the holiday
wasn't it?
special. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I need to rewatch that this year again.
Yeah, that was also really good. I really like that. Yeah,
really
that's going to be
happy.
part of my tradition. Yeah,
Yeah.
I dig it. No, Guardians 2. Like when he's talking to Ego at the very end, when he finally turns on him and he unbrainwashes
You murdered my mom and squished my Walkman.
Yeah, that was really good. No, I just like the moment of I like cinematography based on eyes.
Yeah.
Like it's one of my favorite things that a director can do if they can play with eye visuals. Sam Raimi is notorious for it. But just the dolly, I forget what the trick is actually called, but the dolly zoom, where it like brings him back to reality and you see everything fade from his eyes and he clears up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like that moment. The what? Like it's. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just it's such an amazing moment because it's again it was a buildup. It wasn't just within that movie. Like you see how much he loves his mom all throughout. Like
Mhm.
it's all he really thinks about. Like she had so much of an influence on his life, and then that.
Yeah.
It's so amazing, cause it's not even like he has like the what the fuck did you just say? Like it's not like he really says it. He just lets his blasters do the work.
Yeah.
Like it's just like so cold. It's so like emotionless, but you can tell what's there. I don't know. I think that was I think it's one of those underrated Chris Pratt moments.
It is.
Like I think that he really delivered there. No, that was really good. We haven't mentioned a hallway fight yet. Well, I mean, I kind of did with Werewolf, but we haven't mentioned a hallway fight yet.
No.
Oh, dude, the Blue Beetle one from the very end
Yes.
when he just goes absolutely killer. That's
The
good.
the Blue Beetle movie that came
Yeah.
out last year.
Yeah, when he
Man, I need to rewatch that. It's such a
Blue
good
Beetle's
movie.
so good.
Yeah, it is.
that entire ending sequence of fighting
Yeah.
lives
Yes.
rent free
It
in
is
my head.
great. I
Him
love
with the
it.
Buster Sword. Oh,
Yes.
I geeked out so hard. It's just so good.
I also love the grandmother. The grandmother kicks botch.
Yeah, she did. She did.
She's
She
so
had the
funny and so
BFG.
cool at the same time. I was like, I want my grandma to be like that.
Yeah, no, she was badass.
She was, yes.
No, everybody knows that you don't mess with Abuelita. But no, no, that was a really great moment. I really love it. I need
Yeah.
to give it a rewatch too. I haven't seen it since it came out last year.
Yeah.
But that was a really good moment.
I've watched it, I think, 5 times total so far.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It was so good that I still remember like everything about it.
Yeah, I
And
need
like
to rewatch it
I
again.
normally forget shit. Like
Yeah.
I forget 90% of a movie right after I watch it. But that movie,
Yeah.
it's just playing in my head. His suit up scene is so well done.
George Lopez is the real MVP of that movie.
He really,
He
really
is,
is.
yes.
No,
That was such a
Taco!
that was such a great casting choice for George
It
Lopez.
was.
He was
Dude,
so
that
funny.
entire movie was so well done. Oh
It
my
was.
god. I need to. I think I'm gonna go home and rewatch it tonight. Oh, I need to.
I definitely need to rewatch it.
No, no. Another one. To dip into TV, or more than Werewolf did. To dip in TV. Don't worry, it's not She-Hulk. There's a lot of great moments in She-Hulk, in my fucking.
I still need
opinion.
to watch it.
I'm gonna champion it.
You don't.
But
need
like I
to.
said, I don't want to be on.
No,
main,
I am
so-
gonna watch it. I am gonna watch it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it.
Watch it. It's good. Don't listen to bitches about it. Go with a fucking open mind. It's
You mean
so
like
good.
these two?
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Well, excuse you.
But anyway, not a moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, Homelander from the season 2 finale of The Boys. There's a moment.
Okay.
The ending of season 2 of the Boys. Homelander is hell-bent on finding his son because something's going down. He just got faced down with government agents who tried to take him down. And now he's being toyed with by supersonic speakers and shit. So there's a moment where Ryan, Homelander's son, he gets so pissed off at Stormfront, that girlfriend. She's going to kill Ryan's actual mom, because Stormfront isn't mom, just a girlfriend. Stormfront's going to kill Ryan's mom, and Ryan kills Stormfront, or all but kills Stormfront. He bakes her alive. She's burnt worse than Anakin and Mustafar. Like, it's bad.
Oh boy.
She got what she absolutely deserved.
That's
Don't
a
get me
barbecue.
wrong. But man, he messed her up. Thing is, he also killed his mom. So it's already an emotional moment because of that.
Hour 27, by the way.
Here, let me send that really fast. Come on.
Making me do all this extra work.
I'm sorry. We need to be better about our things. We
But
need
you
to be
did give me
better.
but you did give me a heads up that you don't think I would like The Boys that much.
No.
No. And I'm very curious why, because I do have Prime.
Solely because of how much sexual content is in it.
Ah.
There is a lot of nudity. There are a lot of sexual themes. There is an entire episode that has an orgy scene
Oh god.
all throughout.
Oh dear.
No, it's there's a lot in it.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
will say,
Fun-
though-
fun for the whole family.
Herogasm gave me my.
That was a joke, by the way.
No, that's actually really funny that you mentioned that, because the spin-off Gen V,
Uh-huh.
I think that it was one of the main actors in it. He plays this character with an identity disorder, I think. But he has some intense scenes in it, and he sat down to watch them with his parents when the show was airing. And he was like, "Yeah, we finally got to that episode."
Oh boy.
It was so good. Back to the Boys finale. Homelander finally finds Ryan, but only after Billy did. Billy was Ryan's mom was Billy's wife, who Billy thought died. And all that shit. Show's been out for years. Don't shoot me. Plus, this is from the fucking comics, so especially can't shoot me now. But Billy's trying to connect with Ryan and save Ryan because Homelander wants to raise another version of him, basically. And it's obvious that that's what he wants to do. But Ryan's such a mess because of what just happened, and Billy's trying to reach him. And Homelander appears just soaked in blood. Like he's just covered head to toe. Like he's been in some shit. And Anthony Starr acts his motherfucking ass off. Like if there is ever anything that you guys watch from The Boys, if you haven't already, that's the scene to watch. Just Anthony Starr's performance in that scene. Because I'm a big fan of body acting, and like I feel like when actors get emotional on screen or upset on screen, they don't emote physically well enough, commonly. There's a lot of good examples. Andrew Garfield is brilliant at it. He's great at tying everything together and just delivering a solid performance. Anthony Starr delivered there. He didn't win an award for that performance, for that scene, but God did he deserve it. It's awesome. I cannot. I just can't, because he's so distraught by the fact that Ryan doesn't want to go, by the fact that Ryan's going to stay with Billy, because that's what happened in that season.
Yeah, and if you want to mention like superhero TV shows, the entire action fighting scenes from the Hawkeye TV shows.
Oh, dude,
they're fabulous. And also is one of the greatest Christmas shows ever.
Yeah,
because this is around Christmas, which I cannot wait to rewatch it again.
Yeah,
but that is so
day after
good. And
Thanksgiving.
when Kingpin shows up, oh my gosh!
yeah, it's
like,
great.
Yeah, it immediately just think to myself, okay, Kingpin is so cool. Even after watching the Daredevil TV show, which I finished the first 2 seasons, by the way. Just good as ever. Can't wait to watch season 3.
Season 3 is brutal. It's
Well,
it's good. It's
yeah,
good.
but I
It's
can't wait to
brutal good.
watch it. Can't wait to watch it.
It's
But
really
yeah, but
solid.
the action scenes, they're just so well done in the Hawkeye show. It's so good. I even love the outfit. I mean, purple is my favorite color, but the outfits that they wore, the costume design is just pure beauty. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
it's
freaking
great.
loved it. Yeah,
I love it. I can't wait for them to show back up. Apparently, we might get a second season.
I mean, I'm more with
Apparently
that.
starting to film it next fall.
Ooh.
Yes,
I
let's
cannot
go.
Let's have another season where it's Christmas.
Yes, please,
please.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And I was going to a little different subject here when I said about a fun for the whole family. I gotta be honest with you. I was watching the trailer for Sausage Party. Okay, I thought the Sausage Party was a kids movie because it was animated and all that stuff. But then when the scenes where the humans actually eat talking food, which I'm not gonna lie, it was quite disturbing. And then they started cursing. I was like, okay, no, it's not family friendly.
Look at his face.
And I mean, the red color. I should have known when it's red color. It means it's not for everybody to watch the trailers. I should have freaking known. But yeah, I'm just giving you a little funny story on that one.
So, safe to say you're not going to follow the show?
No.
Do you have any more?
I will say a badass moment was in Captain Marvel when she stands up against Von Reg?
I don't remember.
Jude Law's character.
Okay.
At the very end, when she stands up against him. That's another great moment.
I love Captain Marvel.
Honestly, I like that entire montage of her standing up. Like that's just really powerful in my opinion. I really liked it.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. There was something that I was gonna say, but I don't want to.
Well, if you're gonna
What were you
mention,
saving it for Garrett?
Yeah, I would have said it for Garrett. Yeah.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was going to mention Love and Thunder. Love and Thunder has some sweet moments in it. Like, it generally does.
I love that movie. I don't care what anyone Matthew says.
I still like it. I think that's.
Oh, you did like Love and Thunder. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. The reason why I didn't think you liked Love and Thunder, which a little bit funny story. I listened a little bit of season 1 of our podcast, And when he said, no, when they was done, I Love and Thunder, and you said, first off, screw you, which I thought you didn't like the movie. That's what I thought, that you didn't care for the film.
What are you talking about?
Back in season 1.
Yeah, it was back in season 1. That episode 2, we were talking about the DC upcoming shows and all that stuff, and we were talking a little bit about Marvel and all that stuff. I thought you didn't like Love and Thunder.
I don't recall ever saying screw you to someone for liking
And
Love
we're
and
not
Thunder.
liking Love and Thunder.
I'm lost, but okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I was going to say something else about the Captain Marvel, which I'm sorry. I had to do this, okay?
Oh,
The-
no.
Do you have to?
Yes.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
there's one moment in the Marvels whether people like it or absolutely hated it.
John, leave it.
No.
Leave it.
No. It's not exactly what you're thinking. No.
It's a good moment. I know. Leave it.
You don't know which one I was going to talk about.
The
though.
musical moment.
Yes, I will defend that.
Stop!
scene. I will
Stop.
defend
That's how
that.
often you bring it up. I know what you're gonna fucking mention if it's from the Marvels.
What else you got?
The Logan, the death scene is a great fucking scene.
Okay.
Oh,
I feel like it's
crap.
been talked about to
Yeah.
death.
Dag nabbit, I should.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, haha.
Ha ha.
No, because he says it's been talked about to death.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Ha ha ha. This has been talked about to death.
Oh, this episode's
Oh.
getting chaos, isn't it?
No, that's a great scene.
You're
Everybody
not
fucking
helping
knows
the
it.
situation.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's about like conspiracy theories over there or something. Like the ones
I'm
that
not
I
ve-
don't follow.
I'm not
like,
very
what
good
the
at
hell?
conspiracy theories. I'm not very good at that.
But
Don't you know? UFOs, the government, and boy bands are all connected.
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Aliens never left. They evolved.
Justin Bieber's an alien.
Yeah. It's
I
weird-
feel like-
it's a weird word for the for Canadians, but
I feel
Yeah.
like that John might be an alien. It would explain a lot.
It would.
Such as the bad movie takes.
Will you stop with
No.
that?
What's your next? What's the
Um,
next one on your list?
this one might actually be a shocker. I really love when Deadpool gets serious and when he has like emotional moments.
Okay.
And one thing that I think the Deadpool movies absolutely nail is conveying Ryan's emotions through the mask. And I mentioned this because of Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, the van.
Yeah, in the van. When Wolverine is just yelling at him. And both are giving a great performance because you can see that Logan regrets saying what he said.
Yeah.
You can see that.
And Deadpool's just like, I'm gonna hurt you now.
Yeah, like you can you see Deadpool just falter. And that's this is going to sound so weird cuz like what comes to mind is a TV commercial that's airing right now. It's like Liberty Mutual.
Okay.
Not sponsored, by the way. This is not product placement.
No.
I do not have Liberty Mutual insurance. I will not speak on account of it. I'm just speaking about the fucking commercial. There's one where he's in therapy, and it starts where he has a dream of himself as like a Thanksgiving parade,
Yeah.
a balloon, and then it cuts back to the office, and he's like, and then I wake up, and the therapist goes, so you had this dream all the time, and he goes, yeah, and he's just like very like happy about it, like happy-go-lucky, not a care in the fucking world. And he he sees her start to write things down, and you see his smile falter.
Yeah.
But he's always such a forward-moving person in the commercials and shit.
Yeah.
You never see him like falter like that.
yeah.
Or like you don't see like the character slip. I like seeing that with like characters that are so.
Optimistic.
Well, it's not. I wouldn't even say like optimistic. It's just like non-serious.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Deadpool is a very non-serious person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he conveys himself as this like lovable goofster who just likes fucking murking people. But like seeing that character slip when he has the suit on, because like we've seen it before, like in the first one where Francis is laying on the ground and he goes, "What's my name?" And Deadpool cocks his little gun and goes, "Who fucking cares?" like that's a great slip.
Yeah.
Yes.
We see in the second one when he's trying to get to I'm spacing on her name. I'm just thinking.
Vanessa?
Yeah, Vanessa. I was just thinking of the actress's name.
Marina Baccarin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's trying to get to her, like those are great moments too, because that's when he dials it in a little bit, and I feel like he gives a more serious performance. I fucking love that. I just love Ryan Reynolds being serious in general.
If
But
you haven't seen it, she is in an excellent disaster movie called Greenland.
I've heard something about it. I haven't seen it.
It's got her and Gerard Butler.
Okay.
So
Okay.
need to watch that.
So good.
Yeah, and I
You
love
know
this
what?
actor.
One
It's
of
a
the
great
best-
movie.
Huh?
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of the best disaster
Yeah.
movies out there.
Yeah, and that's another type of genre I actually love. But yeah,
Yeah, no, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
No, I love those moments, and Deadpool and Wolverine I feel like gives us one of those best ones because it's not just like a one-sided thing.
Right.
Like I feel like some of the best moments in MCU history isn't just like a single line delivery. Like even just Cap saying Avengers Assemble for the first time. It wasn't just him saying Avengers Assemble for the first time. It was everybody coming in.
Right.
Like everybody's here. Smash
It was
Brothers
what made the
style.
line.
Yeah, like that's what it was. We don't have a whole lot of those individual moments. It's a lot of these like exchanges. It's a lot of
Yeah.
these like character moments, and I really love that.
yeah. Deadpool
Um,
Wolverine, that was such a big win for Marvel Studios when they made
Yeah.
$1 billion and,
Holy
and be an
crap.
incredible movie as a whole.
Where did it end? Did it end up passing Black Panther, or did it
Yes.
fall just short? Okay,
I believe it passed Black Panther.
like world box office.
It's number 20 total altogether.
I thought that Black Panther was like 17 or something.
I know it passed Last Jedi.
Yeah. And I saw a rumor
Okay.
which is just rumors, we could get a Deadpool and Spider-Man movie, which
I
fucking
hope
hope
so.
to God.
Yeah.
that's what we get, because it will be the greatest Deadpool movie and the greatest Spider-Man movie if that does happen. Please make it happen, please.
Give me a Deadpool and Spider-Man movie set in the next version of the MCU after
Yes.
they do the reset for
Yes.
Secret Wars.
Yes.
But give me a Spider-Man Wolverine team up in Secret Wars and or Doomsday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which you and I will defend the Doomsday casting, Dr. Doom.
I
You
will
and I will
defend it,
defend
yes.
it. I love it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'll defend.
Dude, it makes sense.
No, the fuck
We're not
doesn't.
talking about this.
Yeah.
It did not pass Black Panther.
Okay, that's what I figured. I didn't hear
Okay.
anything about that.
The last thing it passed was Frozen, Fallen Kingdom, and The Last Jedi.
I'm
Okay,
not
okay.
surprised.
I'm totally.
I
fine
love
with
these
that.
3 movies, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
And the things it just barely missed were Deathly Hallows Part 2 and Black Panther.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
I forgot that Deadly Hallows Part 2 made $1 billion. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Do you have
What?
any more?
Yeah, I had one,
Okay.
and again, it's a testament. I feel like to the. I'm sure there are others that I like to mention. It's just this is the last one that's coming to mind.
I'll mention a few more to end it then, because I got a couple more that nobody mentioned.
Yeah. No, I got 2.
Okay.
Both are animation. Both are animated shows.
Okay.
First one is going to be Invincible, especially the second season.
Okay.
There's a lot of amazing moments. One of my most hated moments is in the first season when Amber's like, "I know that you're invincible, but I'm still doing this. I'm still mad at you." It's like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you at that point. Like, you just need to fucking tough it out, or you need to leave. Like, stop being mad at him because he's a fucking superhero, because he's out saving people's lives.
Yep.
Like, damn, like he's trying to fucking protect you. It's the Spider-Man thing all over again. Mary Jane being mad at him. It's like, if you fucking know what you're in for, why are you mad? Why are you taking it out on him? If you're gonna be doing that, fucking leave the relationship. Shit, dude. That's just common relationship advice. But no, season 2 has a lot of great moments because it has the "I thought you were stronger" moment,
Yeah.
which was a sleeper build for season 2, because Invisible season 2 lost a lot of steam because they had like a 3-month break or something like that in between
Yeah.
halves,
Yeah.
instead of just doing the full season.
Like Cobra Kai's doing now.
Is it?
They're splitting into 3 parts.
Oh wow, that's wild. What's up with shows doing that now? Walking Dead did that for its final season, didn't it?
Walking Dead was always.
Yeah, but didn't they have like a massive break for like 2 parts of the last season? Well, like bigger than normal. Man, I that's got to be the Mandela effect for me, because I remember some funky things going on with the final season of The Walking Dead. I heard a lot of announcements about it over 2 years, like about it starting soon. But I digress. No, Invincible has the I thought you were stronger moment, where this guy decided to make himself the arch rival of Invincible, because he was able to hop universes and shit. Well, it's great acting from Steven Yeun, which Steven Yeun is one of my favorite actors I've ever seen come from television. I think that he's amazing. I still haven't checked out Mayhem. I really want to.
I've not seen that either.
I haven't heard a whole lot about it, but it looks good from what I can tell. No, I think that it's great. I think that it's animated beautifully. I think that it's beautifully written. Honestly, that entire episode deserves its own mention. I think that's just great. But my other one is going to be, what if Doctor Strange lost his heart?
Oh,
from What If?
Okay,
Yeah.
I've not watched that yet.
It's
I still haven't watched
the
it either.
4th episode of the 1st season,
Okay.
I believe. I might be off on that by 1 or 2. But it's Benedict Cumberbatch is one of the world's greatest actors.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say otherwise. He's just fucking awesome. Plus, there is that
Yeah.
real life fact that he talked himself out of a hostage situation
Wait,
by
what?
acting. Did you not know this? I thought I
No.
told you guys. Okay, so I think that Benedict Cumberbatch was in Africa shooting a movie, and I think he went out on like a safari or something like that, like on a tour. But their car ended up getting hijacked, and so they were held hostage. He managed to talk himself into getting transport back home, or back to a city, so he could contact somebody for something, and they bought it. Like I mean, there wasn't like a massive struggle. He saved everybody. No, like Benedict Cumberbatch is an amazing actor, truly, and I think that still carries over even into his voice acting. You can hear it, you can feel it. Like animation is a viable thing to
Thank
pull
you.
out into
Yeah,
award
exactly.
and credit.
Yeah.
Like animation deserves just as much fucking
Yeah.
recognition.
Academy
as
Awards.
live
Come
action.
on.
Yeah,
Animation for best pictures. Come on.
yeah. It's one of the oldest forms of on-screen storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
it's fucking amazing, and it can still be fucking beautiful when it's given the time and the energy
Yeah.
that it deserves.
Most superhero animated shows are better than anything in live action.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, that's just like I feel like inequality overall, because it's easier to maintain quality in the animation space.
Yeah.
True.
I feel like
Real
because
excited
you
about
have so
the
many
new-
layers with or visually, you have so many layers with live action, especially
Yeah.
when you're doing intense superhero.
Yeah.
projects.
I really can't wait for the
So-
new Spider-Man animated show that comes out next year. I can't wait for that.
I think it's gonna be really good.
You need to
Absolutely.
watch My Adventures with Superman if you haven't watched it yet.
Yes,
Man. Yeah, I
Yes.
know. I need to get into that. Yeah.
John, it will fly by.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. I heard so many good things about it. Yeah.
It really is awesome. It's. Do you know? God, this
It's
might
one of
turn
the
him
best
off from
superhero
it.
shows out there.
Well, this might turn him off from it. But have you ever heard of the show called Sailor Moon?
I believe I heard of it. Yes.
It's a Japanese animated show about a girl who becomes a superhero. Which Sailor Moon is also really good. It has a lot of its own really good
Okay.
moments. But I
Okay.
digress.
Interesting.
But My Adventures with Superman takes a lot from it. But it does its own thing. If you're worried about a stereotypically female-oriented projects,
That never came to my mind.
do not worry about My Adventures with Superman. It takes a lot from Sailor Moon, but it does its own thing, and it's fucking amazing because of it.
And Jack Quaid is amazing as Superman.
Yes, he's the best. I made up my fucking mind about it. He's my favorite animated Superman.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, Tim Daly. I grew up with Tim Daly, but man,
hmm
Jack Quaid is just amazing. First of
Yeah.
all, he's
Yeah.
an amazing
I-
person. But
I
second of all,
did
he's just
save
amazing in
I did
general,
save it on the
as an
YouTube
actor.
TV playlist. I've been wanting to watch that.
Yeah, it's so
good.
good. You have to.
I totally will.
It's what, 20 episodes in total
I believe so. Yeah.
right now? Yeah, and they're all like 20-minute episodes. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You have to.
And
Before the
funny
third season.
and funny for a PG rated show that it's actually on Adult Swim. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. No, it's great. You're not gonna have issues with it. I
Oh,
promise.
I totally will. Yeah.
You got anything else, or should I finish
No,
off?
that's it.
Just real quick, all got a 4 moments. Blue Beetle, going back to it, when his dad dies.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, not two-part to that. When his dad dies, and then when he goes into when his heart stops,
Yeah. Yeah.
and his
That's
dad's like,
very-
"It's not your time.
very
You were meant
emotional.
for more."
I have one more.
Okay.
It's from Power Rangers.
Do you want to do that real quick?
Yeah.
Go for that real quick.
When they bring Billy back.
Yes.
Yeah. I totally forgot to mention that. That was one of the ones I want to mention. That's a powerful scene.
yeah.
Yeah, if you want to talk about that, go ahead.
It goes back to one of my favorite Bible verses. There's no greater love than one that will lay down his life for his friends.
Yeah.
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 It always reminds me of that Bible verse when I watch that scene.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
No, I
a
could
good
totally
way.
see
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
In a
That
good
makes
way, that's
complete
a very
sense.
deep verse. I like it.
Yeah, I like that as symbolism.
That's I think what they were going for.
Yeah,
honestly. Not exactly the deepest movie. Aquaman.
Okay.
When he's reunited with his mother.
Yes, that is.
Ooh,
a
yeah.
very emotional moment.
That's from the first one, right?
Yeah.
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 In the center of the earth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I still haven't watched the sequel yet.
Same.
It's not as good. It's good though. Black Panther. Black Manta is one of the best comic book villains we've got on screen,
Yes, agreed.
and the suit is
1000%.
amazing.
Yeah.
I
That was one of the
freaking
things
love
I was
Black
looking.
Manta.
Yeah, I was most looking forward to the suit in the second one.
I prefer the
looks
suit in the
awesome.
first one, even though the second one's more comic accurate.
The first I do same.
the first one's
I
an
do prefer the
upgrade.
first one. Yeah, the first one looks like it's more high tech. It looks like more modern. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Second one looks straight out of the comics.
Yeah. It's awesome. Oh, he's playing Wonder Man in the MCU, by the way.
Yes.
The guy that plays Black Manta.
Okay. I was going to ask you. I don't know anything about the character because I know the show's coming out,
The
but I
show's
don't.
gonna be more
I
like
don't know
She-Hulk.
anything about Wonder Man at all.
Yeah, it's a meta take on the Hollywood industry.
Yeah.
Just like how She-Hulk was a meta drama or courtroom drama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna
Okay.
be similar to She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
Um,
never heard of him, but I am going to watch it though. Totally.
Yeah,
Going-
it looks good.
Going TV shows and not movies. Well, okay, I got 3 more. Because I forgot about Daredevil.
You're good.
Any scene where Flash gets to see his mother again,
Yes.
Oh gosh.
either flashbacks or whatever.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Whoops.
Grant and Michelle do amazing together when they're together.
Yeah, they do.
Oh man. Yeah.
I'm actually friends with Michelle on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
Oh, crap.
yeah. Her and Grant are amazing together. They have great family chemistry, and
Yeah.
it's just so powerful. Like,
Well, same for John Wesley Shipp.
yeah, the season 1 finale of Flash,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
where he runs back in time to
Oh,
save her. Oh
man.
my goodness. The Daredevil rooftop scene
Oh, where he's chained up.
where they talk the morality of
Yeah.
killing.
Oh, that's
That's a good discussion piece too.
Well, that has one of the most like intense dialogue exchanges that aren't like what they seem.
Yeah,
Where the tenant comes up
yeah,
and he's talking to Frank, and Frank has the gun pressed to the other side of the door.
yep,
Like it's like, oh shit, oh god.
yeah,
That's a great fucking scene.
yep. Last one was from an animated DC movie.
Yeah.
The Death of Superman.
Yeah.
It handles it a lot better than BVS does.
Yes, agreed. Yeah.
Just that overall whole scene. He's sitting there dying, and Lois was like, "You did it. You saved everyone. That's all I ever wanted." And then it really gets me when Bibbo
Oh yeah.
on the dock. Why'd you let Superman die, God, and let a washed-up old loser like me go on living? It's like, man,
I love Bibbo.
man, that's just to think about. Like, Wow.
Matthew
Oh?
Well, because I thought that James Gunn said that he wants to bring Bilbo into New Legacy
Huh.
or Superman Legacy.
Okay. I could
Or, well,
see it.
Well, because like if the casting that I showed you would be right for the question, that's the only other thing that I could have imagined Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, because I
immediately
imagine
as.
Matthew Lillard as a question.
Yeah, because I don't. We also mentioned Plastic Man.
Yeah.
I view somebody younger going as Plastic
Yeah.
Man. But as Bilbo,
Okay.
yeah, I feel like he could really nail that. I feel like he wouldn't have like the sailor gruffness to him, but I could be wrong. Like he could pull it off.
Maybe even wear a fat suit.
Yeah, maybe dress him up a little more like Popeye.
Yeah.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot.
The
It's Popeye the Slayer Man now.
yes.
Oh God Almighty!
What were you
Just why? Ugh.
Crisis on Infinite Earths, the animated version, Barry's death.
Yeah.
And Wonder Woman's death.
I cheered.
Yeah, I heard about that. Fuck you.
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, and Kevin Conroy.
Yes.
All great fucking mentions.
That should be how we end it, because
Yes.
that's the epitome.
Yes.
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of those.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of really great moments in superhero
Yeah.
history when you look back on media.
And that's not even us really counting much of the
And
TV
I
shows.
apologize for
Yeah,
all,
I mean, there's
and I
loads
apologize
that we
for all the
left
chaos
out.
I suffered. I apologize for that.
Like Red X or Robin's reveal as Red X is a great fucking moment from the original Teen Titans
Yeah.
animated show. Like that's fucking awesome. But no, Kevin Conroy, GOAT.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
seeing him or hearing him return was amazing.
If you guys are watching the Squirm and suffer, I hope you enjoyed me crying earlier.
Yeah. I do have a few things to say before we end the show. Of course, we all know Thanksgiving will be just around the corner. So there are three things I actually am thankful for real. Three things that I am thankful for. For one thing, I'm thankful for my friends and family, as always, for being there for me and also going through the tough time I had months ago. These guys were there for me when I went through that very hard time with the breakup. So, again, thank you guys for that. And my friends and family was there for me, and I'm very thankful for that. Second thing is I'm very thankful for my late great Nana, who we did a celebration of life just yesterday. 89 years old. She lived a great life, so I'm very thankful for her. That I got to be with her and got to talk with her and had great memories with her, and it was really lovely. It was tough for her to go, but she died peacefully, and that's what she absolutely deserves. So I'm thankful for her. And third, we're thankful for the viewers and the fans for listening and watching our podcast. We
Putting up with our crap.
yeah.
Especially Matthew. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
what did I do?
Yeah,
Joker?
yeah.
And John's terrible
Shut up.
movie
And
taste.
Yeah, don't go there. No, we're not getting to that. In all seriousness, we would have not done the first two seasons if it wasn't for every single one of you. And we were hoping that season 2 would be as good as season 1. And at least for me, I feel like season 2 is better than season 1 because we're having a lot more fun. And
We'll
the
have to go into season 3.
yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah,
I don't know if I can do a third season of that.
yeah. No, I don't want any more
Why
of that.
not? Why the fuck do you think?
Yeah, no. But in all seriousness, we're
You think this is
thankful
a
for
bad
all
joke?
of you for watching and for listening to us. And we got some more great content for you that's going to be coming to you just around the corner. But we want to say we're thankful for you, and please eat lots of food and also eat some leftovers left, whatever Thanksgiving just passed by. Like, still spend time your Thanksgiving weekend with your family, whatever you decide to do. But,
Remember to like, comment,
Yep.
subscribe. All that good stuff.
yep, follow us on
Make sure to check us out on other platforms. We're on
Facebook,
Threads,
Twitter,
yeah.
Threads, Instagram. Yep. All that good stuff. So have a great Thanksgiving. God bless as always. And whatever the next episode will be, it'll be good.
Yep. We will see you guys maybe next week, if not 2 weeks from now.
Latest Gators.
Yep.
Bye.
God bless and have a great Thanksgiving.
the Cinema Asylum podcast. You guys were awesome. Thanks for coming out. Good night.